Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm High Priestess Elif. It's so nice to have you here. I am what's known as a No Tools Media, my channel, my message. So I'm speaking to Spirit constantly, and everything that I say to you from the start of this video until it finishes is me channeling. Okay, so keep an open mind. I always ask that you take a few deep breaths and settle into your intuition. Ask your guides and keepers to guide you through the reading, to know and to allow the messages that are for you to resonate without a doubt, and to know what is not for you and just to let that go. Okay, to my subscribers, my regular viewers, it's always nice to have you here. Welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your comments, for your donations, for your likes, everything, sharing the videos. All of your support on my channel is so incredibly appreciated. I read all of the comments. Can't respond to all of them, but I do read them all, and I really appreciate and love them. So I'm doing a reading for Virgo. Okay, I'm doing a reading for Virgo. This is Virgo's collective reading for the month of October. Guys, I know most readers have many of their zodiac readings out for the month already, but just a reminder, I don't work like the other people do. I'm not just here reading cards, so I can't spit these readings out as though it's fast food. I'm not doing factory readings. I check the energy, I channel, I see who Spirit wants me to channel for, and then when I know my energy's in the right place, that's when I do these recordings for you, because I want to bring you the most accurate readings from your guides and keepers, the messages that you absolutely need right now. Okay, so please be patient with me. Also, as I said previously, I'm not going to be doing all 12 zodiacs. All right, I'm going to do the zodiacs that I see my viewers show the most interest in, because I don't want to waste time doing readings and my collective doesn't really benefit from it. Okay, so if there is a zodiac reading that you see I haven't done and you'd like for me to do, perhaps it's your moon or your rising or your person's zodiac, then just mention it in the comments. Okay, and I will then make time to channel those zodiacs for you as well, for you guys as well. All right, guys, you've entered a sacred space. The archangel in the north, south, east and west have their sacred flame burning. I start all of my readings with the meditation. I channel the energy, and I open a channel for remote healing for my subscribers in the area of love and relationship with self and relationship with love overall. These are love readings. Other things may come up and I will then make mention of them if they do, but I'm focusing on love and relationship. In essence, everything in your life experience, every relationship you have with everything in this life experience is about love. And so the relationship with yourself is and always will be the basis for everything that you attract into your reality. Right, Virgo, let's take a look and see what is happening with you guys during this month. What it is that you should be aware of, any advice Spirit wants you to know, anything that you can expect, that's what I'm bringing to you. One more thing, guys, I just want to let you all know that for those of you interested in getting a personal reading from me, or any of you interested in my spiritual coaching processes or any of my services, there is a problem with scammers online pretending to be your favorite readers, and I would hate for any of you to be scammed. So my email address to contact me is in the description box below. It is the info@evolvewithelif.co.za email address. That is the only email address, the only contact that I use to make bookings. Okay, so I don't use my social media at all. I don't even use my Gmail account, so just be mindful of that. And I will never contact you to ask you if you want a reading. Nobody's got time for that. Anybody that knows how this works, and for those of you who don't, let me just enlighten you. Light workers, readers, people who are gifted to do this work, to channel, or even just to read intuitively and bring you messages. It takes a lot of energy. We are guided by our guides. It takes a lot of energy, and it takes a lot of time to do what we do. There's no time to go around asking people, would you like a free reading? Think about it. If you have a business, can you see yourself going around asking people, would you like this for free? Furthermore, this is an energy exchange. People need to be vibrationally in the vicinity to receive what it is that Source wants you to receive in terms of a message, what it is that your guides want you to hear. You need to be in the vibrational vicinity to receive. You need to be in a place of receptivity. So you need to be at that place where you are so ready. Then you are guided to your reader and the person that you feel intuitively guided to, and you ask for that. Okay? So I just wanted to highlight that to you guys. If you're interested in getting a reading, or to contact me for healing or spiritual coaching, the email is in the description box below. Okay, guys, I think that is it. Let's begin. You've centered and settled into your intuition. You've asked your guides and keepers to guide you through this reading. Virgo, the energy that is at the base for you during the month of October is contentment. It is being at that place in your life right now where it is the little things that allow you to be easy, that allow you to find ease, that allow you to find peace, that allow you to recognize peace and love and appreciation that is enough for you. This is a period for you to focus into your health, your well-being, your vitality, and to really channel the areas in your life that contribute to satisfaction. That is at the base of your reading. That is what your guides and keepers want you to be aware of. If you are having to make decisions about how to spend your day, or having to make a decision about what to do or where to go, having to make a decision between two activities, whatever it may be, you have to ask yourself, which of these options contribute to satisfaction for me? Now, it's going to be a challenge because we're programmed to work hard and to make an effort and to sacrifice, So do what you think is going to contribute to the largest outcome. Rather do that thing because, maybe you'll make more money there, even though you hate it. And this is what your guides want you to come to realize and want you to tap into at the moment, is when you understand the laws of the universe, you begin to realize that it's not about working hard. It's not about pushing up against. It's not about forcing. Everything is energy and frequency. It's about lining up with what makes your soul sing. Sometimes doing less reaps the greater rewards. Spending that quality time, allowing yourself to do that project that really brings you the most joy right now, helps you to line up with everything that you have manifested, that you are not able to allow in because you are so busy struggling and pushing and moving through this resistant energy. Resistance keeps you apart from your desires. If you want to let in all of those things that you've been asking for, that you really want, then you need to allow yourself to reach for the satisfaction in every decision that you make. This goes against what we've been taught. This goes against a lot of our programming. But what do you have to lose? We've been doing what we've been programmed to do. And most of us found ourselves in a tower where everything that we've built has really collapsed, burnt to the ground, along with our ego. Going through the dark nights of the soul, finding that we've done everything that we thought would contribute to happiness and it still hasn't. So what now? You don't have anything to lose. This is what your guides are guiding you towards, saying, allow yourself to rest more. Allow yourself to be easy. Allow yourself to base your decisions on where you will find the most satisfaction. Allow yourself to completely immerse yourself into that satisfaction, making healthy choices that make you feel good. Go for that run, take that walk, do that spa day with your friends, whatever it may be that you feel leaves your soul. Put on the music and dance with your friends. Whatever it is that you feel leaves your soul feeling rejuvenated and revitalized. Do that. Bask in it. Leave the list. Put the list aside for a while. Okay. And your guides and your keepers say, I will watch over you. Many of you feel that you are feeling a lot lazier than usual. You're feeling more fatigued. You're feeling a little bit more drained and more tired. And we have this tendency to associate that with negativity. To say to ourselves, oh my goodness, there must be a blockage. I've got so much that I need to do. Why am I feeling this way? Something must be wrong. Nothing is wrong. This is a time for rest and restoration. This is a time for meditation. This is a time for you to stop pushing and pushing and pushing for that perfection and to allow yourself to bask in the perfection that is here now already. And it can be in the little things, which are really the big things. Our ability to constantly breathe, our ability to take that walk, our ability to have that conversation, our ability to pick up the phone and talk to that person because we're still able to do that, our ability to go and sit at the beach and just watch people all day, whatever it is for you. Your guides and your keepers are saying those things that you worry about, they are taken care of. Some of you are not feeling very secure or safe in certain situations. Your guides and your keepers are saying, you are not alone. You are being guided, you are being protected, you are being watched over. You can relax, you can surrender. Okay. Let's take a look at the general energy in love for you at the moment, Virgo. What is your dynamic with the person that you have on your mind? Okay, whether it's a new person or an old person, okay, whatever comes through, obviously I will clarify that, but this looks to me like a new energy coming through here. But it could also be an old one. It could be where there was a little bit of doubt and there was a little bit of depression and maybe anxiety and lack of clarity and just negative energy around a connection. So for those of you dealing with someone older, then there's that. It could also be that it's not someone older, but it could just be that you were unclear about it or uncertain. And things have cleared up. There's a lot of well-being, a lot of joy in this connection, whoever it is that you're thinking about. And a lot of what you've sown in this connection has a lot of the eggs that you've been nurturing, or the seeds that you were nurturing in relation to this person, has really they've harvested in a favorable way. I see forward movement here for you guys. You guys might be planning to travel. You could be planning to just move, change of scenery, move. You could be moving to a new place together, a new city together. Or they could be moving closer to you, but there's movement here. And there's a feeling of this being something that someone has felt as though they've waited a really long time for this. They've worked really hard to get to a point where they can allow the level of this level of relationship into their lives. Where there's been a lot of uphill in association with love and relationship, there's this feeling of, ooh, now this is just the easy sort of downhill that we're doing. Okay. Virgo. This is really nice. Let's just see. We're going to be taking a look specifically at this person's feelings and thoughts towards you and the outcome, okay? That's what we are going to be looking at. But this is already looking really good to me. And Spirit is saying once again, be content with how things are. Be satisfied with how things are. Because there's a really, really positive energy coming towards you in love. Okay. What is at the base of this connection from your person's point of view? Okay. This looks to me like there has been history here for many of you. Yeah, there's been history here, and things didn't turn out so well in the past. Looks to me like your person regrets spilling the offer of love and emotional investment you made in them. Looks, this could be someone that rejected what you offered them, and they ended up really, really finding themselves losing big here. That must be why they're feeling this energy of, oh my goodness, it's really been a climb to get to where I am now. To get to the top where I can actually see everything clearly, and it doesn't just look like this, like all this work in front of me, like I'm not getting anywhere. They felt as though they weren't getting anywhere at one point. And then they also realized that they threw away something very, very special here. They caused some sort of fallout here. They caused sadness and heartbreak because they didn't fully grasp and embrace the offer that you made. They might have rejected it to go for something else, and this ended up being a big mistake. And they've wanted to just sort of let it go and accept that they made a mess of it. They've got to let it go. They've got to get over it. They've got to let it go. But they've not been able to do that because this regret and the pain associated with them spilling these cups with you has led them towards a deeper level of love, a deeper awareness and understanding of what love is. This is a very, very deep connection. And this has really grown them, where there was the natural understanding, when things go this way, then I need to move away or out. I need to let go. This is the end fast. When things go this way between two people who are trying to hit it off, it means it's not going to work. We let it go. It was never meant to be. But this turned out differently. The further away from you this person moved, the more intense the realization, the more intense the emotions, the more the emotions, the connection grew and evolved. What does this person think of you, Virgo? This person thinks that you are everything. You are their happiness, you are abundance, you are the joy, you are a joy unlike any they've ever experienced in this life, and you are real. If this person, Spirit says to me, there was a time where this person wasn't sure if they were just imagining this, and if you were maybe just too good to be true. This is real. And they know this now. They think that you are the opportunity for them to have that new beginning in their lives that they've been waiting. It's like a restart. It's a restart, a new beginning where they can be rebirthed almost, and then show up as the person that they've always wanted to be in love and relationship. That's how they feel around you, and they think and believe that you are that for them. So much joy, so much abundance. What is your person's feelings? Your person's feelings towards you is that this person feels so much passion for you. They feel an intense passion and an intense attraction to you. They feel a deep desire to show you how they feel, and to allow these feelings and this passion to manifest in the 3D. There's intense desire and passion here. What is it that your person hides from you? Your person hides the fact that they would like to have equal give and take. They would like to have another opportunity with you where they can give you equally what you've given them. They know in the past there was an equal give and take. And they really want to communicate this with you. They want to communicate and express this knowing. And for some reason, they're hiding that from you. On some level, they might also be afraid that that even though that's their desire, they might not be good enough or have the capacity to give you, to invest in you what you invest in them. But they'd like to make you that offer. And this is what they're hiding. They're hiding this. looks to me like your person's planning to come out of this blocked communication between you guys. Their plan is to move out of that energy where there's been blocked communication and distance between you. And they've been watching you from afar secretly. So your person's behavior in this connection has been where they've needed to close cycles in order to find their way back to you. And everything that they've been doing, and it looked as though they're moving in the opposite direction. And sometimes it felt to them that they're moving in the opposite direction, but what it's actually done, it's like a cycle, because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. It's like this cycle that it doesn't matter how lost you get, you're going to get out of it at some point, because it is a cycle. They've been resistant to close certain cycles, and that's probably why this blocked communication and this sadness and loss has occurred between the two of you. But they've still been working in the direction of closing cycles, regardless of where it would lead them. And so that is why things are coming in the upright position for them at the moment. And you have been consistent, despite the disappointment here, despite the pain, despite how things turned out and that there's been no contact. While they've been working on doing their work and closing their cycles, regardless of what the outcome might be, just knowing that's what they have to do, you've been consistently honoring and loving this person. You've been consistently in that place of where many people would be bitter, get lost in it, angry, go into ego and denial. No, you have been consistently honoring and holding space for this connection, even though you've still been doing you. You've been in your essence about it. Your person's hope is that in them choosing you, that they still have the opportunity to make this choice. For many of you, Virgo, it looks to me like your person has an idea that you are their divine counterpart or their soulmate. Very special connection here. And it looks to me like for many of you, this person is going to take this connection and their place in the connection to a higher level of commitment and to take their responsibility. Where I'm seeing in the past there was a lack of taking responsibility when it came to you and in your connection. Now I'm seeing that this is what your person will be doing. There is still some ego struggle going on here, but I see that your person's coming out of that. They really believe that this connection is worth that conversation and is worth that stable, equal give and take. Your person does feel fear though. They're afraid. They don't know if there's anything to come back to here. They don't know if they've just burnt the bridge beyond any, if they could put any of it together. They're really worried about that. They're also, they're afraid because they don't know what's going on in your life, many of them. They don't know where you are or what, what your response will be to them. And they feel like there's a bit of insecurity that's triggered here. That they don't know what they're coming towards if they come towards you. And should I even go back there? Should I open that door? So they do feel a little bit stuck, but they also come into the realization that they're not really stuck, that all they have to do is move forward. They're in their heads about having this conversation. They really want to, but they sort of going back and forth with their thinking about this. They feel as though they still need to do a little bit of work. They need to do a little bit of work. They can't come towards you unless they're coming in a big way. This person's worried that what they have to offer might not be enough, and that it's foolish to even be coming towards you with a small offer. But sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes that's enough. That's got to be enough. We make things so big in our heads and then we end up creating blockages. They are afraid because in the past they came in towards you passionately, very, very quickly. They just felt drawn towards you and it ended up being a mess. And now they want to come correct, but they don't know what that actually means. What does that look like? What does that mean? This person's in their head too much. It's very possible for many of you that, they could have air in their sign. When this person comes towards you, or if they come towards you, you also have choices to make. Do you move on, or do you give them a chance? The outcome for many of you here, guys, I saw that when I drew that card earlier on, is marriage. That's where this is going. So it doesn't matter whether they get out of their own way today or tomorrow or next week or next month. That's the outcome I'm seeing here for you guys. This does look to me like a divine connection for many of you. This is a very, very strong connection. Very, very strong connection. So I just want to get some advice for you, Virgo, during this month. To me, what it looks like to me is this: everything that needs to be done here needs to be done by your person. You've been doing the right thing. You just keep doing what you need to do. You feel like you need to make a choice. No, you don't have to. Just line up with the energy that feels right for you today. Keep doing what you've been doing. You don't have to do a choice, to make a choice. The universe has your back. Everything's going to turn out exactly the way that it's supposed to. It'll show itself to you. It'll reveal itself to you. Let's just get some advice here. So many. some advice for Virgo. Some advice for my Virgo collective. Thank you. Okay, should I take that? Let's see. Spirit says there's nothing that you need to change. Keep vibrating high. Keep your heart chakra open. Keep remaining in the energy of love and light. You are emotionally mature. There is nothing that you need to be afraid of. Keep filling that cup. You have so much to offer in love. There's nothing that you need to change. And you know you want to make that offer. You know who you want to make it to. And so when you have the opportunity to do that, do that. Okay? Where you might have a tendency to still see challenges or to foresee challenges, Spirit is saying you're a powerful manifester. You're a powerful creator. Use your imagination. Focus into the ideal outcomes. Give energy to that. Focus into them and believe them. Disregard the rest. Okay? And some of you might even receive some help from a stranger. All right, Virgo, that is your reading. I think that's a lovely reading. I think it's a beautiful energy. It looks to me like someone's really closed their cycles. It looks to me like they've realized a lot of things. I like the energy that they are in now. You just need to focus on contentment. You need to focus on your health and vitality and your satisfaction, and allow your person to handle their business and do what they need to do or feel they need to do. You keep doing you, dear, and take care of yourself. But for many of you, there is going to be this connection is going to move to a higher level of commitment during the month of October. And you know what's best for you. You know who you're dealing with, what you're dealing with. So trust in your own guidance system and do what is best for you. As I said, if you're interested in a personal reading, perhaps you found that the message resonates and you want to be sure that it is actually your story and you want to receive guidance customized to you, my email is in the description box below. Love and light to you guys. I wish you well, Virgo. It was so much fun spending time with you. Take care. Bye now.